likely clear, and my bore is likely clear, and I'm not going to be tagging into this kind of stuff. But if I'm up high and I'm working down over the top of stuff, and I've got a rifle with that big ass offset, that big 2.5-inch offset, and it's metal tubing and cable and all that kind of stuff, what can happen? I can wind up, oh hey, I'm good, and I press a shot and my sights are clear, but my bore is not, and now fragmentation's coming back. It's hitting me, it's hitting the loved one who's behind me, and this whole thing just kind of comes off the rails. So we need to be very conscious of that. That makes sense, everybody? Yeah. Cool? So what we're going to take and we're going to plug in now is we're going to start talking about how to manage these doors, how to take and open these doors. And your questions about bilateral stuff really are going to come into play now, because these doors are going to just start messing people up that you guys can't even imagine. We break doors into two different categories. We got push doors and pull doors, right? Doors that we push away from us, and then doors that we pull towards us. And we want to get clean breaches. I know that this glass is here. I would venture a guess that with you guys in your homes, you don't have a piece of glass there like that. So for training today, let's act as though that piece of glass is not there, and we'll just say that that's a solid piece of wall. Does that make sense to everybody? Okay, so push doors and pull doors. I can approach this door from two different directions. I could approach the door from the knob side, or I could approach the door from the hinge side, right? And what could I do? I could breach it and then split it. I could split it and then breach it. These are all issues that I got to contend with, but I got to get a clean push on that door. When we have a push door like this guy, we tend to want to breach these from the knob side. And the reason is, if I can slide in here real quick, if I'm over here and I'm on the hinge side of the door, it's a little bit of a challenge where I'm sort of reaching across the door, right? To take and get that thing breached. Also, what happens if you're a lefty like I am? Look at where the gun is. Watch what happens with my hands. You guys all see that body mechanics right there. What if it's heavy too? So I'm really in a horrible position to get that thing open and get it moving. What if you are a righty and we're over here on the knob side? Also, this goes back to that third eye concept that we talked before. What's going to happen now? I'm going to put one into my hand. This is bad. Even if I was down in what we call a half diamond position, I'm still not in an effective position to breach the door. My wrist is going to hit the door frame. So the easiest rule of thumb for all you guys to remember is when you breach a push door, gun in the knob side hand. The knob is on the left-hand side of the door, gun is in the knob side hand. Does everybody see that? Hips again. Hips, where do my hips go? My hips face the door. Why? Because I want to get a clean push on the door, and then I'm going to move back. Try before you pry. What do we mean by that? I've seen people come up and ram doors, kick doors, do all kinds of things, and the door's unlocked. You just push the damn door and let it go. Also, you saw how hard I breached that door. Did I take and give it everything I had where it rebounded off the wall and came back and slammed and I had to repeat the whole process again? No, I took and I gave it a nice push. Also, if this thing cooks off and it goes bad, somebody tell me what's wrong with me standing right where I am right here. It's kind of dumb, isn't it? Right? The door just came open, there could be a problem here, and I'm super tight to the door. Also, my gun is still down. So I want to open the door, and as the door goes away from me, I want to go away from the door. So I'm going back at that 45-degree angle. I'm here, door goes open. Where did I go? What did it allow my gun to do?
Rest.
Is my gun up in my eyeball line blocking my workspace? No, my gun is down or depressed enough that I can look down inside and I can see. What am I doing when I open that thing? Stop, look, listen,